Seniors across the U.S. have been hearing a lot of talk about possible $2,000 rebate checks, and it has raised both hope and confusion. Many people are asking whether these payments are real, who might qualify, and when money could arrive. This update is meant to calmly and clearly explain what is actually confirmed, what is still being discussed, and how all of this connects to Social Security, pensions, and other benefits that older Americans rely on. The goal here is not to create excitement or fear, but to replace rumors with facts, so you can make informed decisions and feel more secure. To understand where the idea of a $2,000 rebate check comes from, it helps to look back at how similar payments have worked in the past. During periods of economic stress, the federal government has sometimes issued direct payments or tax rebates to help people manage rising costs. These were often connected to economic relief laws passed by Congress and signed by the president. For many seniors, especially those living on fixed incomes like Social Security retirement benefits, SSI, SSDI, or pensions, those payments provided meaningful short-term relief. Because of that history, any mention of new rebate checks naturally gets attention. Right now, there is no nationwide, fully approved federal program that guarantees a $2,000 rebate check for all seniors. That is the most important fact to understand. There is no signed law that says every older American will automatically receive this amount. However, there are ongoing discussions, proposals, and state-level programs that are causing the confusion. Some lawmakers have floated ideas about rebates, tax credits, or targeted relief payments aimed at helping older adults cope with inflation, high medical costs, housing expenses, and everyday necessities like food and utilities. These ideas often get shared online before anything is finalized. One reason seniors are hearing the number 2,000 so often is because it is familiar. Past stimulus payments used similar amounts, and people remember how impactful they were. When proposals are discussed in Congress or mentioned in interviews, headlines can quickly turn those discussions into something that sounds confirmed, even when it is not. It is important to separate discussion from law. A proposal is simply an idea. It becomes real only when it passes through Congress, is signed into law, and funding is officially approved. Another source of confusion comes from tax-related rebates. Some seniors may qualify for refunds or credits when they file their taxes, especially if they had taxes withheld from Social Security or pension income, pay property taxes, or qualify for credits related to age, disability, or low income. In certain situations, those refunds can approach or even exceed $2,000, but they are not universal checks sent to everyone. They depend on individual circumstances, income levels, and filing status. There are also state programs that provide one-time relief payments or rebates to residents, including seniors. These programs vary widely by state. Some states have issued inflation relief checks, property tax rebates, or energy assistance payments. When news of one state's program spreads online, it can sound like a national program, even though it only applies to residents of that specific state. Seniors living elsewhere may hear about the payment and assume it applies to them, which leads to disappointment and frustration. Social Security itself is another area where misunderstandings happen. Social Security benefits do increase over time through cost of living adjustments, known as COLAs. These adjustments are meant to help benefits keep pace with inflation. However, a COLA is not the same as a rebate check. It is built into monthly payments and spread out over the year. While a higher COLA can add up to a significant amount over 12 months, it is not a single lump sum payment of $2,000. Some seniors have also heard about rebates connected to Medicare premiums or healthcare costs. In certain years, Medicare Part B premiums may increase less than expected or remain stable, which can feel like a financial break. In rare cases, there may be credits or adjustments related to overpayments. But again, these are not universal checks sent to everyone. They are specific adjustments based on individual enrollment and payment history. It is also worth talking about misinformation because it plays a major role in this topic. Social media posts, videos, and messages sometimes claim that checks are approved, coming this month, or guaranteed without providing accurate context. These messages spread quickly, especially when people are worried about money. Seniors deserve clear, honest information, not exaggerated claims designed to get attention. If something sounds too certain or too urgent, it is usually a sign that it needs closer examination. So, what is actually confirmed right now? What is confirmed is that Social Security, SSI, SSDI, and veterans benefits continue to be paid on schedule. Cost of living adjustments that have already been approved are built into monthly checks. Medicare and Medicaid programs remain in place, and assistance programs like SNAP and Energy Assistance continue to support eligible seniors. These are real, ongoing sources of support that people can rely on. What is not confirmed is a new automatic $2,000 rebate check for all seniors nationwide. There is no official start date, no confirmed eligibility list, and no payment schedule for such a program at this time. Any claim that says otherwise should be treated with caution. That does not mean help is off the table forever. Lawmakers continue to debate ways to support older Americans, especially as living costs remain high. Proposals can evolve and new programs can be created, but they take time. Understanding this process helps manage expectations and reduces unnecessary stress. For seniors, the most practical approach right now is to focus on what is already available and confirmed. Keeping your information up to date with Social Security, understanding your benefits, and being aware of state and local programs can make a real difference. Staying informed through reliable updates, rather than rumors, is one of the best ways to protect your financial stability. As we move into the second part of this discussion, we will look more closely at how seniors can position themselves to benefit from any future relief, what steps to take to avoid scams related to fake rebate checks, and how to make the most of existing benefits while waiting for clearer decisions. From lawmakers. Now that we have clarified what is confirmed and what is not regarding $2,000 rebate checks, it is just as important to talk about what seniors can do right now to stay protected, informed, and prepared. Even when new payments are uncertain, there are practical steps that older adults can take to strengthen their financial situation and avoid common problems that often arise during periods of uncertainty. One major concern whenever talk of rebate checks spreads is the increase in scams. Unfortunately, scammers often target seniors by claiming they can help unlock a payment, speed up delivery, or confirm eligibility for a fee. It is essential to remember that legitimate government payments never require upfront fees, personal passwords, or bank information shared over the phone, text, or email. If a payment is real, it will come automatically through official channels, just like Social Security or tax refunds. Protecting your personal information is just as important as receiving any potential benefit. Another helpful step is making sure your records with Social Security and other agencies are accurate and up to date. This includes your mailing address, direct deposit information, and marital status if applicable. While this does not create a new payment on its own, it ensures that, if any future relief is approved, there are no delays caused by outdated information. Many payment issues in the past were caused simply by incorrect or old records. Understanding how your current benefits work can also reduce stress. Social Security retirement benefits are designed to provide a steady income, and cost of living adjustments are meant to protect purchasing power over time. While these adjustments may not feel like enough when prices rise quickly, They are permanent increases, not temporary rebates. Over the course of a year, even modest increases can add up to meaningful support. For seniors receiving SSI or SSDI, it is important to know that these programs have strict income and resource rules. Any new payment, whether it is a rebate or refund, can sometimes affect eligibility if not handled properly. In the past, special rules were created to prevent stimulus payments from counting against these limits, but that protection only applies when it is clearly written into law. This is another reason why accurate information matters. Acting on assumptions can sometimes create unintended problems. Pensions are another part of the picture. Many retirees rely on pensions from past employers in addition to Social Security. While pensions generally do not change based on federal rebate programs, understanding how your pension interacts with taxes is important. In some cases, tax withholding adjustments or credits can result in larger refunds, which may feel like a rebate even though it comes through the tax system rather than as a direct payment. Taxes are often overlooked by seniors, especially those who believe they no longer need to file. However, filing a tax return, even when income is low, can sometimes unlock refunds or credits that would otherwise be missed. This does not mean everyone will receive $2,000, but it does mean that some seniors may already be entitled to money without realizing it. Staying organized with tax documents and seeking reliable assistance when needed can make a difference. It is also helpful to pay attention to state and local programs. While there is no confirmed national rebate check, some states continue to explore targeted relief for older residents. These programs may be tied to property taxes, rent, utility costs, or healthcare expenses. They often have specific eligibility rules and deadlines. Being aware of what is available in your state can provide relief even when federal action is slow. Emotional well-being matters just as much as financial planning. Constant exposure to alarming headlines or misleading claims can create anxiety, especially for those living on fixed incomes. Taking a calm, measured approach to financial news helps maintain peace of mind. It is okay to hope for additional help, but it is healthier to base decisions on what is confirmed rather than what is rumored. Looking ahead, if lawmakers do approve new relief in the future, there will be clear announcements, official guidance, and transparent eligibility rules. Payments, if approved, will not require seniors to rush, sign up through unknown websites, or respond to urgent messages. History shows that real programs are rolled out in an organized way, even if the process feels slow. In the meantime, focusing on budgeting, understanding benefits, and seeking trusted information sources can help seniors feel more in control. Small adjustments like reviewing monthly expenses or checking eligibility for existing assistance programs can sometimes have a greater impact than waiting for a single payment that may or may not arrive. As we close this update, the key message is clarity over confusion. There is currently no confirmed nationwide $2,000 rebate check for all seniors, despite widespread discussion and speculation. What is confirmed is that existing benefits continue, cost of living adjustments remain in place, and discussions about additional support are ongoing. By staying informed, protecting personal information, and making the most of current programs, seniors can navigate this uncertain period with confidence and dignity. Understanding the difference between confirmed benefits and unapproved proposals empowers you to make better decisions and avoid unnecessary stress. Staying patient, informed, and cautious ensures that when real help does arrive, you are ready to receive it safely and smoothly. As we come to the end of this update, the most important takeaway is clarity. At this time, there is no officially approved nationwide $2,000 rebate check for all seniors, even though the topic continues to circulate widely. What is confirmed is that existing programs like Social Security, SSI Medicare and pension benefits remain in place and continue to provide ongoing support. Separating confirmed facts from online speculation helps protect both your finances and your peace of mind. It is also important to remember that real government assistance never requires urgency, fear, or pressure. Any future relief that is truly approved will be announced clearly, delivered through official channels, and explained in simple terms. Until then, the best approach is to stay informed. Keep your records updated, protect your personal information, and focus on the benefits and programs that are already guaranteed to you today. Staying calm, informed, and prepared puts you in the strongest position possible. By understanding what is real, what is still being discussed, and how your current benefits work, you can move forward with confidence rather than worry. Reliable information empowers you to make smart decisions, avoid scams, and ensure that when real help does arrive, you are ready to receive it safely and without stress.